chasing all my giants. They try to scare me into thinking I can fight it. They tell me I should never even think of trying. But that's just me, I'm gonna live out in defiance.
Hey, Big Jason, what's going on? So today I want to give you a brutal email critique of a review of one of my emails, actually a couple of them. So a friend recently told me that somebody, an email expert had reviewed one of my clients' emails that I wrote. And so I checked it out. And generally speaking, they had some great things to say, even though they had zero idea about my client's goals or about anything about the email, except for the following. So let's go over 3 things that they covered that I'm going to be giving a brutal critique of. Probably will be some crying, but that's okay. You'll live. So number 1, they said, hold on a second. Generally, this email is pretty good, but I don't like how they put in multiple offers. So this was a content email that also had a pitch as well. So you're telling me you're up in your feelings? Guys, in email marketing, we don't care about your feelings. We care about data, results, making money. Who gives a crap about your feelings? All right? So I was like, you've got to have some evidence of your feelings, right? I waited and waited, read a little more. Zero evidence. All up in the feelings. We don't give a crap. All right? So your feelings do not matter. Who gives a crap whether you think it's a best practice? A great quote by Flint McLaughlin of Mech Labs is, in many cases, best practices on the internet are merely pooled ignorance. Email experts love pooled ignorance. It's like a circle jerk. Just jerk each other off with BS feelings and positional bullshit. Don't fall for it. All right. So what works best matters, not your feelings. And here's just 2 examples of how much additional money you can make yourself or your clients, more importantly, when including 2 offers in a content email the right way. There you have it. This is just 2 small examples of hundreds. One email did $2,232 from a second link, second offer. Another email did another $1,126. So some of you know I worked with the biggest golf instruction site in the world, Revolution Golf, back in the day. They got acquired by NBC, the Golf Channel and all that. As big a list they had, they were happy with $1,000 in it coming from an email. So these emails did a ton on the first link because it was content that was relevant to the subscriber. But why assume they're not interested in your offer? Okay? If they're interested in the content, they'll go for the content. If they're not, they're going to keep reading in many cases and check out your offer. You got to test this stuff. And again, the right way is key here. All right. I'll tell you how to find out what is the right way or what works best. But yeah, so facts over your feelings. All right. Critique number 2. So again, generally speaking, this email expert, liked the email. And then he said that ridiculous comment about, I don't like second offers in an email. It only should be 1 offer only. Okay. And then I said, well, hold on a second. This is odd. This person is the email expert. And they have said nothing about the most responsive part of the email by far. Big Jason, what do you mean by the most responsive? How do you know what's the most responsive? Tracking This is nothing new. You could have been doing this over 10 years ago, figuring out what works best in a single email. Okay, so he didn't review the most responsive part of the email. He didn't even mention it. However, this proven email strategy had 110% more clicks and 69% more revenue than what this expert reviewed. But email experts like these are robots and ignore anything that doesn't fit in their limited and less profitable worldview of email marketing. So don't be a sheep and fall for this bullshit that, again, is just based on feelings or positional bullshit. All right? So enough of that. Critique number 3. Compared my email to another one of my emails for the same client. So they threw in a bonus one, and they like this one better. Why? Because it only has one offer. That's what you need to do all the time. Now, some of you know that I critique emails that for one offer, but they have multiple links, and they have no idea which link is getting the most clicks, the most conversions, because again, I like to say, stop peeing on your subscribers. Premature email ejaculation pee. You're kicking them out too soon in the email. And most people don't even have an idea that, if you put a link in the first paragraph, you're going to get clicks, but are you only converting at 0.02% versus people that scroll down to the second link, maybe 10% less clicks, but way more revenue. You got to know that. All right. So they predicted that this other email they reviewed, which is really stupid. Oh, don't be mean. It's really stupid because this email wasn't even the same campaign. It wasn't even the same time period. And they just assumed because of their feelings that it would work better. All right. You want to hear how first of all, they were wrong. The main email they reviewed of mine actually did 130% more clicks and 1,870% more revenue. You know what that's called?
Emotional damage.
Exactly. Emotional damage. So wrong. Horrible advice. Again, I'm not saying that you should take that to the bank and that's so profound. It's not really profound. It's a different campaign, different time period, different offer. This guy is an idiot. Don't fall for this bullshit. All right? So what's the moral of the story in today's Breakthrough Email Marketing Show? Most of these email experts are succeeding in pockets of ignorance. That's, again, from another great quote by Flip McLaughlin of Mech Labs. Many people succeed in pockets of ignorance, which essentially means, they're succeeding based on the size of their lists, their lead gen, all that good stuff, but they're actually leaving a ton of money on the table by, again, their feelings. So they've got their heads up their ass. So if you want to swipe my most profitable email campaigns and get a breakdown of every single email, every single strategy, everything I had to overcome, everything that was going against me, yet I still succeeded, still made way more than my clients would have made without me, and how to do that yourself as an email revenue optimization specialist, not a list manager. You don't want to be managing lists. You want to be managing email revenue, which is not just writing emails or doing blah, blah, blah in your stupid ESP. All right. Let someone else do that. You should be in charge of revenue optimization. I'll show you how to do that. And go to the link in the description, shortcutemailcopywritingsecrets.com. Let me know if you have any comments about today's show or questions about Shortcut Email Copywriting Secrets. I will see you next time.
My name is Donnie French, and I'm a high-paid copywriter working with and partnered with Tony Flores, one of Clayton Makepeace's proteges. Here's why you should listen to Big Jason. First of all, Tony and I write emails for a lot of our clients, and there's nobody else in the business right now that we go to for advice. Bottom line, Big Jason has more experience than almost anyone in the email game today. Anytime we need email strategy, email images, virtually any advice on emails, we go to Big Jason. We currently work on about 5 projects with Big Jason, and the reason we work on these projects with him is because he makes us more money. When Jason launches emails, our products sell. So my advice to you is listen to whatever Big Jason has to tell you. He's the guy. He's definitely one of the top dogs in the industry, and I personally guarantee that. Thank you.